Good evening. A surge of undocumented immigrants along the U.S.-Mexico border is pushing federal resources to the limit, and thousands of those immigrant children might soon be housed at a church camp in northern New Mexico.
That camp is preparing to house hundreds of migrant children from the border. News 13's Jamie Seymour is here with a look at where they'll likely end up. Jamie?
Dean and Jess, the federal government is asking GLORIETA camps to possibly take in more than 2,000 kids. Now they're in need of hundreds of volunteers to help. Facilities all across the U.S.-Mexico border are overwhelmed, some seeing an influx of migrants up to 16 times their capacity, many of them children. Now the Department of Health and Human Services is scrambling to find somewhere for the unaccompanied minors to go as more arrive at the border.
We are not going to send children under the age of 18, kids under the age of 18, back on this treacherous journey.
In fact, they're eyeing a popular New Mexico church camp as the perfect spot to serve a few thousand kids. GLORIETA Camps confirms the federal government has asked them to immediately prepare to house and feed more than 2,000 kids from the border.
They are fleeing challenging economic circumstances, hurricanes, prosecution in some scenarios. It does not mean that they get to stay in the United States. It means their cases are adjudicated, and we want to treat them humanely.
The camps are asking for hundreds of volunteers to step in and look after the kids. We reached out to the governor's office for her take on this influx of kids. They said, quote, "The state is aware only that the federal administration is seeking temporary congregate sites, and they have no other details or information about where or when." GLORIETA isn't the only U.S. city preparing to receive migrant children. Earlier this week, children started arriving at the San Diego Convention Center.
We are going to do that because it's the right thing to do. These are children. Some of them are very young, they're very vulnerable, and they need our help.
That center in San Diego will host up to 1,400 migrant girls between the ages of 13 to 17 for at least 30 days.
We have a building that will be vacant until July. We have a willing federal partner that wants to help us provide compassion and empathy and support to these children, and 90% of them have family members here in the United States.
As for GLORIETA, it's unclear what ages the children will be or how long they'll be there. GLORIETA Camps tells us they're still waiting to sign an official contract with the federal government, but they are busy preparing. No word tonight on when the children might start arriving. Jess?
All right, thank you, Jamie. We reached out to the Department of Health and Human Services to find out where these kids are coming from and how long they'll be here, but did not hear back.